everybody else did. I brought my notes so I wouldn't make any mistakes. As I tell you, when you really get up here, you think you're prepared, but you're really not prepared. It's such a journey, and you stand on the shoulders of so many people. What makes this deal so special is this is a special good group of people. So the first thing I want you to do is look to the person to the left and to your side and say, if you look like you lost a little weight. Look like you lost a little weight. Oh, that's my main man up there. Great picture there. First of all, we want to give all praises due to God, because without Him, I really just want to break my comments down to really three groups. And I want to start off with the home team, first of all. The home team is this Raleigh-Durham team, which have done an amazing job to put together an awesome event. Please give your love to Mike and his team, Brian B. and his team. I mean, give up for them. They've done an amazing job. You don't know how much drama this really is until you get on the stage and you realize how to make it go so smooth. Secondly, I want to give a special shout out to my other Raleigh brothers, my Oreo brothers, Jerry, Jeff, and Big D. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Yeah. Is that what he said? Yeah, that's what I said. I love them, boys. Then you got to go from the home team to our big team. Without them, none of us would be here. And that's Nick, Blake, Ryan, and all the special team of elite players that have put together the world's greatest opportunity, which we call the Body by Body 90-Day Challenge. As you know, you cannot get on this stage without you having some tremendous people that you're working side by side with to bring on. And I want to kind of thank a few people. First of all, I want to give some super love to my 1 in a million team, which is out here, and we got like 5 M's. We started off with Miss Mimi Zachary over here. I know she's over there somewhere. Give her a little love. She's got her incredible team of Carol and Bill and Lisa, and just doing an amazing job. Next, we got Miss Marjorie Simone Chandler, who's right over here, who's doing an awesome job. We got special Miss Madison, who is my kind of organic food coach, trying to get me down the players' weight. So we want to give her a special shout out. I got a new rising star who drove up with us. This is a great story to show you the power of what this opportunity is really about. This young lady every day goes by Borders or Barnes & Noble, gets a coffee as she drops off her son at daycare, and she goes to the personal development section. She sees the magazine, $1 Million Challenge. She picks up the magazine, she reads through it, she buys the magazine, she goes through all the stories. She hears the stories about the Cal Passetti, she hears the stories about all of the incredible people who have led the way, all the black folks have led the way. And what happens is she says, wow, let me see if there's going to be an event that's here. And so she goes to the website. The website has a local success training done by Mike Craig, and she says there's a contact name there, and that contact name happens to be Marjorie Chandler, and she calls Marjorie Chandler, and she's here today as a brand new rising star. Where you at? Right there. Is that a great story? Obviously, we got a lot of our people who are still not able to be with us. We got our Alabama team, our dream team down there with Melissa. We got Casey Towns and doing an amazing job. You know, every now and then in this business, what happens is sometimes you're orphaned. And many of you don't know what that means, but that means that your upline, the person who sponsored you, left for whatever the reason. And so you had that orphan kind of attitude, and you really needed the support, you really needed the help. Somewhere probably 1,500 miles from here today, doing the same event, is a 5-star ambassador, Mr. Mike Craig, who has been there. So we want to give Mike some love all the way to Kansas City. I got a special shout out to my man Cal Passetti. Where's Cal? Cal, where you at, bro? He's outside somewhere. Oh, he's back there, my man. You see, you need somebody who comes into this deal to really set the standard. And what Kyle did when Nick started to go out, Kyle is the guy that gave everybody's sight a little bigger. He's the guy that came in and made the dream bigger, just like he said. And he is the reason many of us have been able to achieve the success, because we say, you know what, we're going to follow that guy, and he has continued to pave the way. So if you would, please give him the love he deserves. But I would be remiss because the story behind the story is always the story. December of '09, Nick Nicola came to Atlanta to talk to me about this opportunity. And you know we go back, and you know I love him like a son. And he came to me, and I'll never forget it. We were at Buckhead up at the Westin, and he was telling me about how he was going to resign his corporate job. And he was telling me about how he was getting ready to start over. And he was telling me about how he had no distributors. And I was like, Nick, you know I love you, man. But this is crazy. This is insane. This is absolutely bananas. You cannot do this, bro. I mean, come on, cuz. You're the one that, I remember you when you had no money. You got a black titanium card now. You know, you got an office in Beverly Hills. What are you talking about? You've won. So guess what? He said, look, I'm still, you know, I got a meeting. He was rushing me off. I said, okay. I went back to the house. The next day we met again. So I really thought I had made some progress. I really did. I really thought I had talked some sense into him. And then the next day, he was even more fired up. Yeah. The next day. Then he introduces me to Ashley. And then I was like, oh my God, he's going to ruin her life too. I'm telling you, I said he's going to ruin both of their life. Because when you really love somebody, and a lot of times the people around you, they love you, and they think you're going to screw up your life. And you got to do what Nick did, and that's what he did. He just didn't listen to nothing I said and went on about his business. Well, all of us would not be here today. So give it up to my main man. I got one final thing to say. This is for the new team. The new people. How many new people do we have? Show of hands. Show of hands. Give it up for yourself. Here's what I want to tell you. Don't do what I did. Do not do what I did. When I got started, finally, a year later, I come in a year later last October. So that's 1 year after he's talked to me. I came in, and then I still thought I knew what I was doing. I still wanted to put my own hot sauce on this deal. I didn't do stars and cars. I wanted to do it the way that I had done it before when I was mentoring him. Because I thought I had my act together. Do not make that mistake. And I didn't get it until the National Success Training in Cincinnati. And I was there, and for the first time, I got it. I saw Cal Passetti breaking ambassadors. Jason O'Toole, who I'd never even heard of, breaking ambassadors. I was like, what is this? And I finally had to submit that they had a system. They had broke the code. It was something about stars and cars, that this waiting room stuff was not hokey, that this rally call stuff was not hokey, that this running contest stuff was not hokey, but it was going to change the industry. I remember him telling the last thing he told me that day I tried to talk him out of it. He said, when I got in this business, all I heard about was the icons. And he said, one day, I'm going to be bigger than all of them. One day, I'm going to be bigger than all of them. So I've got something for my mentor and my son. I want him to come up. I got something for him right here. It's a special something for him because I love him. And yes, it's gas money. But I want to give it to him. We're going to see you in Atlanta. I got my hot sauce I want to give him.